Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. And I told you guys I was going to go live on Wednesday this past week, and I'm going to be honest, I just did not have all the stuff together for that, so that's why I moved the live stream to today. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I know I don't really have my light right now. I have been looking for the past 40 minutes for my light to make everything a little bit brighter, and it has been misplaced somewhere. So I need to find that this upcoming week because I use that for a lot of videos. I have some really good news. This is like a Christmas miracle birthday present. I got a phone call on Friday. I have to tell you guys about this phone call, okay? If you guys have been following me for a while, I made a post about a year and a half ago. I was in Roswell, New Mexico, and I thought my computer bag was stolen. And I'm saying stolen in air quotes because at the time I thought it was actually stolen, okay? I got a phone call from the person who owns this performing arts center where I did the show at. And they found my computer bag with my laptop, my iPad, my external hard drive, oh my gosh, guys, there's so many notebooks in there with scripts that I have written. It's just like a giant weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, but this is amazing news that my backpack with all that stuff was found. So I'm super, super, super happy about that. Yeah, I thought I'd tell you guys about that. And I saw some people asking what I did for my birthday. I went bowling last night with some of my friends. It was a lot of fun. We did that and we got some dinner. So that's what we did. What else? I'm just reading everything's coming in the live stream this evening. I'll tell you guys what I did in a second. I want to keep up with what you guys are commenting and stuff too. But thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. Oh no, Alex. So I hope you're okay. Car accidents stink. I hope you're okay. Hopefully insurance and all that stuff will cover whatever the other person did when they backed into you. But yeah, those of you asking about or commenting about the bag, yes, you guys, Angela, I know you've been following me since then. So I was so happy when I got that phone call though. Let me pull up this thing let me tell you guys about the live stream this evening. I do have Aiden and Crush here next to me. I'm not going to be using Crush as much this evening. The hole in his lip has gotten quite bad, and I have to be very careful with using him right now because I do have some shows coming up. He needs to last me for these shows, and I'm honestly a little nervous. I am going to make a video tomorrow. I'm going to go get some Flex Seal. I'm going to see if there's maybe some white Flex Seal, and I can maybe get some paint or something just to put something on the inside. Right now I have some paper towel. I'll show you guys Crush's lip right now while I'm just talking about it. Here. Hi guys, how's it going? As you can see here, it's a really tiny hole, but it's getting big. Yeah, it's when she gave me a set lip. I had Crush just out of his case because I was gonna make a video with him. Bad idea. My speaker went over and just pounded his face. Yeah, that hurt. Sorry. This was a while ago. I have a piece of paper towel on the inside of his mouth right now because it is super, super, super thin. New Crush will be here this week. New Crush should be. You're replacing me? I'm not replacing you. I mean, you are still going to be used. You need to go out to California and get fixed, though, okay? California? I'm going to have a spa day? Yes, you're going to have a spa day in California, but this Crush needs to be fixed before I can continue using him. So I think what I'm going to have them do is just replace Crush's head. What'd you think? Your head is gonna get replaced because she's replacing me. Okay, we will still. I'll have them send the other head back. This is sickening. I'm sorry. You almost called me Aiden. Okay, I'm sorry, Crush. Let's change the topic. Anyways, there's gonna be another Crush here. Yeah. Well, what's tonight's live stream? So today is my birthday. And my friend and I were talking earlier about how birthdays, the older we get, I feel like when you're a kid, each year that birthday is super, super, super important. And kiddos, if you are watching this, your birthday is important, okay?
that the older you get, it's like, oh, I'm just older.
Exactly. The older you get, you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, my phone is right here, has a little light, and it's buzzing and stuff. I haven't put on Do Not Disturb. Anyways, where was I going?
ADHD thing.
Yeah, okay. We were talking about when you get older, each year when you're younger, it's like, oh, it's my birthday. And then when you hit that milestone of like 30, then you're just like, oh, I'm 31, which is what this birthday is for me.
Oh, yeah, you're old.
I'm not old, but like the older you get, 31. So I feel like my next milestone for a birthday would either be 35 or 40. More so 40 than 35.
You're old.
I'm not old, okay? See, yes, right? You do reach a certain point when birthdays are not such a big deal. Kiddos, your birthdays are a big deal. I want you guys to keep celebrating them like crazy.
Yeah, we celebrate them, guys.
You're 31 too, Ashley? Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm 31.
You're not 31.
Yes, I am. If you're 31, I'm 31.
Okay. Crush is 31, I guess. What's happening?
Megan's cat is doing something weird.
Okay, yeah, Milo has been doing something in my bedroom where he climbs up the side of the mattress, and he is I just like rearrange my room and stuff, and he is climbing up the mattress.
He just came back the other day.
So they're just being a little bit wild animals. Oh, you are not old, Greg.
Yeah, you're not old. I'm old.
You just said that 31 is old.
Well, if you're in your 30s, you're old.
Okay, just disregard what Crush says.
I'm 200.
You're not 200. You just said you're 31. But the points I wanted to talk about is adult responsibilities versus kid responsibilities, and what happens when you are growing up, and the responsibilities you had just like as a kid and versus an adult. I asked this into ChatGPT. I typed that in, and I typed in adult responsibilities versus kids, and these are the options that it spit out for me.
Pay rent or pay for absolutely everything. Like what?
Well, like what? This is where I want Aiden to come in here, so I'm going to put Crush down.
I know. Oh, it's fine. Bye, guys.
We'll bring Crush out towards the end again. I just don't want to be using him too much right now for the thing. And hang on, I need to put my phone in Do Not Disturb because I don't need it buzzing every 2 seconds right now while I'm doing this. Okay, here we go. I got Aiden right here. Hello, guys. How's it going? So what are you doing? Well, first we're talking about birthdays. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday. Thank you. You are 4 years old. I've been 4 years old for a really long time. We're talking about adult responsibilities versus kid responsibilities. How do you feel about your birthday every year, though? Well, I turned 4 as a year, so not much different. Okay, this is true. Aiden's been 4 for a very long time. I've had Aiden since I was 16. Not me, though. I've had like 4 Aidens, but I've had Aiden in general since I was 16. Anywho, I was just bringing up with Crush things adults have to do versus what things that kids don't. One thing that adults have to do is they have to pay for absolutely everything. Like what? Okay, well, we have to pay for like rent, groceries. What's rent? Rent is like the roof over your head. So like my suitcase? Yeah, I guess it's your suitcase that you live in. I pay rent. You don't pay rent. Yes, I do. How do you pay rent? I do shows for you. Okay, I guess Aiden does pay rent in that case. I'm the one that makes her money. Aiden is the one that makes me money. So, but yeah, paying bills in general. You got to pay groceries. What are those? It's the food you eat, like marshmallows. You get that from me? Yes, I get you your marshmallows. Oh. See, these are the things that kiddos don't realize that we're doing for them. And then like when you get to the adulting part. What's adulting? Adulting is just growing up and having to take care of adult responsibilities, aka paying bills. Aiden is like Benjamin Button. No, I'm not. And Keith, Cassie's over in my storage unit. Housework and taking kids to school. Yes. Okay. They go to school? Well, you don't go to school. God, he doesn't take me to school. Okay. We're going to start doing more like educational stuff on YouTube. So that's going to be Aiden's school lessons, I guess you could say. Getting older sure does beat the alternative. It sure does, Big John. That's one thing ChatGPT spit out was paying for absolutely everything. Toilet paper. Kids don't have to pay for toilet paper. What's that? You don't know what toilet paper is?
No.
Okay, I guess you've never used it, but the essentials, there's so many things that you don't realize, like as a kid, that you use on a daily basis. And when the older you get and you're going to buy that stuff, you're like, oh, okay. And that stuff's expensive too. It adds up. And number 2, make appointments is another thing that you have to do as an adult that kids don't have to do.
What's an appointment?
So for you, an appointment would be like scheduling a show. But that's just the work that we do on a regular basis.
And
you have to schedule appointments for doctors, dentists.
that's the same thing.
Okay, doctors and dentists, I guess, are the same thing. Haircuts, oil changes.
You do oil changes yourself.
But not everybody knows how to do the maintenance stuff on their car. So that's where making those appointments for that are important. Kids just get to be told where to go, and the adults have to call the people.
I mean, yeah.
I thought that was going to be more funny, but no. I don't know what else to add to that one for making appointments. You got to cook when you're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Versus, this is what ChatGPT said. So the kids go, Mom, I'm hungry. And the adults go, no chef is coming. It's just you and the fridge and questionable ingredients. Imagine if, I don't know, if my mom or dad told me that when I was younger. I'd be like, huh? I know that is the case for some kiddos, unfortunately, where they're just like, oh, you're on your own. It should not be the case. I feel like the parents should be there, especially when their kids are like super little. They need to be there, like helping them eat the right stuff.
Because they would just eat marshmallows every day.
You would not eat marshmallows every day.
I would.
Okay, well, Dane doesn't have to fend for himself.
Yes, I do. No, you don't. You just...
Okay, we got over this. Anyways, that is very true. Jack, I like the way that you worded that. We have to grow old. We do not have to grow up. I like that.
I mean, you can always still be a kid at heart.
I'm a kid at heart. I mean, I'm sure you guys have picked up on that. And I hope you guys are all kids at heart too. You never want to lose sight of that. You always want to do that. Ashley, you said you don't make appointments because you have... Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
That's awesome that your mom is able to help you out with doing that. That's awesome that she's able to do that.
Can you help me make appointments?
Yes, I can help you make appointments. I'm not cut off. Okay, I almost said Aiden's line. Aiden, have you ever tried a s'more?
Yes, and they are so good.
They are Aiden's like favorite thing to eat. More than marshmallows, I think, actually. Let's see, what's another thing? Make sure you don't run out of basics. So like trash bags, laundry detergent, light bulbs.
Yeah, food.
Yeah. Keep up with cleaning.
Which you don't do.
I do keep up with cleaning.
Are you kidding me? Sped cleaned the other day.
Sometimes those speed cleaning rounds are important, okay? My apartment is fine, okay?
It's a little messy.
It's not that messy, but it is a little messy.
But you gotta clean it.
I don't need to clean it that much. I mean, I do need to clean off my desk, which is why I'm sitting here on the couch right now. This is where I've been sitting, doing work at my little coffee table that extends up right here.
And this guy's been mean mugging her.
That's been mean mugging him, or mean mugging us. Grown-ups have to pay for kids' Starbucks.
Those drinks can get weird.
Have you guys ever been into a Starbucks and the kids, like some of these kids order the most extravagant drinks, and I'm like, what did you just get? But sometimes they look really good, and then you kind of want to try it, but then you realize the drink is like $10, and you're like, nope. Yep.
That's a very ADHD moment.
That was a very ADHD moment. Adults have anxiety and kids don't. I have to disagree with that statement. I feel like kids and adults can have anxiety.
As you get older, though, it gets worse.
Depending on like how you work through it. But that is very true. I feel like sometimes we do get more anxious as adults. And when we're kids, we're just like, we're still learning those things. But I feel like anxiety does exist in children as well. My kids are obsessed with Starbucks.
What is their favorite drink, James? Do you know? Mine is like a vanilla frappuccino.
Thank you. Yes, I do think that that is the case as well, John. Let's go to the next thing that ChatGPT spit out. We have to remember important dates.
Like your birthday.
I mean, I feel like we just like remember a birthday, but I feel like if you think about that, the older you get, sometimes you might it'll just slip your mind. I don't know. And I feel like as a little kid, as adults too, we look forward to like certain days. But as an adult, sometimes it'll just slip your mind. You know what I mean?
Nothing slips my mind. Nothing gets past me.
I have which Stranger Things are you?
Wait, what Stranger Things? Like the show Stranger Things?
Also, you can binge watch TV shows as an adult sometimes. I feel like as a kid you weren't able to do that because you get cut off. When you're a kid, you have no idea how much stuff is. Yes, and that's why I feel like boundaries are super important that adults teach kids is like, you don't need that right now. You have this at home, That's why I feel like that portrays when we're older. Now this is becoming like a reflecting back into what when we are a kid. But that's something that you have to do as an adult. You got to set your boundaries for what you need versus what you don't need versus what you want versus what you like can't have,
You got to set that up.
So that's something you learn as a kid, I guess. I'm going to go to the next thing. You have to deal with customer service. That is so true. Oh my gosh. Kids don't know what customer service is like. Do, 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 do. When I was a kid, I think I was like 16 or 17 is when I had to start making some phone calls because that's when I got, what was it? I had my first bank account when I was 14 years old when I had my first bank account opened. And there was one time I had to call a customer service and my mom was on the phone with me and we had to wait to talk to somebody. And I remember distinctly listening to the music and it was awful. It was so bad. The music was just as adults, we still hate that. But when you're a little kid, you're just dancing on the phone. As the adults, you're just rolling your eyes.
And it's not fun.
See? Yes. As adults, you have to deal with customer service. That's one thing about growing up. You're just I don't want to do that. A random gear gaming. My birthday's today.
She's an old fart.
Stop saying I'm an old fart. Sometimes I think kids work in customer service from the reactions I've gotten. So I've been getting a lot of not prank calls,
spam calls?
Yeah, spam calls recently. And
I want to answer them.
I think it would be so funny to make a video where I'm filming myself answering it and Aiden's talking on the phone.
Why can't we do it?
I guess we could do it tomorrow. I literally get spam calls every single day and I have to block so many numbers. It's quite annoying. Let's go to the next thing. Budgeting. That's the same thing as buying. That's the same thing we were just talking about with boundaries, knowing what you can get, what you can't get. I think that's the same thing. We do have to work. I feel like kids work. I feel like nowadays, some kids, I say some very loosely, are very driven to work.
Or some are just video games!
Sometimes. It really depends on how they're raised, I feel like. A lot of comments just came in here. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. New Jersey has a low on spam calls. I'm in Tennessee. I get spam calls still from numbers over in Colorado since I used to live over there, and ones over here, and it's really annoying. Do you think? Oh, this is a good question, Donna. Do you think you have more patience now as an adult, or do kids have more patience? What's your guys' input on the chat with that? I'm very curious on your input for that. For me, I feel like we definitely learn patience as an adult. For me, I've learned that patience. I become more patient the older I've gotten, and the saying patience is a virtue is very true. So if you are a kiddo watching this, what the saying patience of a virtue means, patience is a virtue, means when you wait longer for something. How do I word this?
The longer you wait, sometimes the better it is.
That's a better way of putting it, yeah. When you don't rush things, things turn out better. But when you rush things and you're impatient, things tend to get messed up. That's the best way for me to describe that. Trying to catch up with all the comments again. Welcome to the 30s club. Woohoo! I have more patience as an adult. I have a short temper as a kid. Yes. Oh, yeah. Some people, Donna, I remember you saying that you worked at Safeway and how some people will just like lose their minds over the like littlest things and they just like don't understand. And sometimes not even little, but like just bigger things. And they just like can't wrap their head around it. And kids are just like, huh, what's going on? What are the adults, even adults, they sometimes just can't wrap their head around it. Go to the next thing. This one made me laugh. This is another thing that you have to do as an adult. As a kid, you don't have to. As a kid, you have to do this too. But number 13, it says keep yourself alive.
You don't have to do that.
I do keep myself alive.
Yeah, kids have to do that too.
I feel like as a kid, though, the adults are constantly reminding the kids that they need to be staying hydrated. Oh, you need to eat. It's just like basic things that you don't think about. Whereas the older you get, it just becomes an instinct, I guess. But that's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty straightforward thing that we have learned how to do since we were little. But it made me laugh that was one of the things that it came up with. Another thing they have to do as an adult that kids have to do this, fix stuff. I think fixing stuff as a kid is super important. It's a very valuable learning lesson.
Yeah, I think it is too. I mean, I try to healthy fix things.
You've helped me do some oil stuff on my car.
Yeah, this is true.
You've helped me do a lot of things on my car. Yeah, see? Yes, adults are too busy trying to keep their kids alive. I guess sometimes adults will forget to even take, and this is where it's important if you're a parent, if you're watching this, or if you are just an adult who's super overwhelmed with everything in life. It's very important to just make sure you're taking care of your basic needs and putting yourself first. I know that is hard, and I know I don't do that as well, but sometimes you can just super overwhelmed, but you got to remember to take care of yourself. So be sure that you are doing that. If you're an adult, and if you're a kid, help your parents out and just know to drink your water and be like, I want a snack, and be like, yo, I want a little snack drawer.
Can I have a marshmallow drawer?
No. What? Because you'll just eat all the marshmallows. And this says plan meals and car maintenance. We talked about that too.
What's for dinner?
Oh yeah, we have to like plan out the whole meal, whereas the kids don't really know recipes yet. Some kids do that you see on social media. It's weird how social media has changed a lot of things nowadays, like how kids perceive things, because that social media is there. I know personally, I'm not when I do have kids, they're not going to be allowed just to free roam social media when they do have access to electronics.
You don't want an iPad kid?
I don't want an iPad kid. I want my kid to be experiencing real world stuff, and that includes. Like, I think it'd be fun to incorporate you into like teaching kiddos when I have kiddos one day.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's one thing I really want to do when I do have kids is homeschool, just because I'm not going to go into it on here, but I feel like our schooling system is a little bit broken. And learning stuff at home, you can do more applicable life skills versus what they are learning in school. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's how I feel about it.
And yeah, it'll be fun.
We're going to do all the fun teaching things when I do become a mom. Hopefully that'll happen sometime within the next 10 years, but we'll see. Can you get a shout out from Aiden?
Oh, hey Greg, how's it going?
John, that's awesome. That's so cool. You started your first bank account around 8 years old, and you started saving up for an event that would have happened when you turned at the time of 19 for religious reasons. That's awesome. I think learning how to save at a young age is really, really important.
It is. I've just been sitting here.
This has just turned into like a talk of getting older, of kids versus adults. But I feel like it's important that if you are an adult, always remember to take care of yourself. And kiddos, if you're watching this, help your parents out by just knowing you got to drink your water. Yes, your parents still need to be there for you, and they're going to teach you a lot of ways of life. But adults, older you get, it is important to take care of yourself. That is something I have learned the older I have gotten. I know I only turned 31 recently. If you guys are older than me, tell me if I'm right. Like, it is important that you put your needs first before others, because it will come back and bite you. That is just something I've learned the older I have gotten.
Yeah. But I want to eat some marshmallows.
You want to eat some marshmallows?
Yeah.
I don't have any like birthday things here.
You gotta get something.
I guess we could maybe go get a little cake or something.
I guess
we're gonna go to the store and get a little cake for my birthday. I wish Nothing But Cakes is open. It's too late, 7:25. I think the grocery store might have like a little tiny cake or something. I can get that with a little candle and I can make a video.
I guess we could do that.
Oh geez. I love ice cream cake so much. That is my favorite type of cake. It is so good. But thank you guys for all of the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Oh, let me get Crush out again. I told you guys I was going to get Crush out. Let me have Aiden say bye-bye, though.
Bye, guys. I love you.
Aiden right here for a sec. I'm going to make a few videos tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of a phone call and video day for me.
Hi guys, how's it going?
I am going to go get Flex Seal. I don't know if white Flex Seal exists or not. Right there. Let me show you guys again. See right there at his lip? That is where the hole is about to start. And I have a lot of shows coming up in December. I'll be over in Colorado doing shows. And I have some shows scheduled over here as well in Tennessee. I'm doing some daycares and retirement homes.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be driving up to Illinois.
I'm gonna be going up to a different state for Christmas this year.
It'll be fun. I love you guys.
We'll have a new crush here soon. And yeah, we just need to make sure he lasts until the new one gets here. Here's the hole. I don't know if you guys see that. There's the hole. You can actually see it now.
All right. Well, I love you guys.
We'll make the video tomorrow with helping that. I love you guys, and I will see you next live stream. I told you guys I was uploading content every other week, and YouTube flagged my video when I uploaded it, which is why you didn't see an upload. Don't know why it was flagged. So I'm trying to get that resolved right now. I spent a lot of time editing it. I do have another video coming out this upcoming week. So we're not going to be live streaming this week, but we'll be live streaming the following week. That might change. So just keep your eyes peeled for the social media thing. If you guys haven't responded to my Instagram story yet, give me ideas for live stream stuff. Because I'm running out of ideas and I really don't like asking ChatGPT for ideas because I don't like the ideas that ChatGPT spits out half the time. This was an idea that ChatGPT spit out this evening and it ended up being okay. It was kind of hard to mesh the two of the birthday things and all that together, but I feel like it kind of worked. But yeah, send me ideas for live streams. I love you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, everyone.